Another day, another story. Hello and welcome to YouTube. In this video, we'll be discussing the military power of India and Russia. India and Russia are two of the largest countries in the world, with significant military capabilities. Both countries have invested heavily in developing their military technology and have played important roles in regional and global affairs. In this video, we'll be exploring the strengths and weaknesses of the military forces of India and Russia, their equipment, doctrine, and operational capabilities. Join us as we compare and contrast the military power of these two nations. First, Russia. The Russian armed forces are considered to be one of the most powerful military forces in the world, with a focus on a strong land-based army, air force, and navy. The Russian military has a large and well-trained standing army, with an active duty strength of around 900,000 personnel as of 2021, and a reserve force of around 2 million personnel. The Russian army is equipped with modern and advanced weaponry, including the T-14 Armata main battle tank, the Su-57 stealth fighter jet, the S-400 air defense system, and the Kalibr cruise missile, among others. The Russian Navy also has a significant fleet of submarines, including the new Yasen-class nuclear attack submarine, and aircraft carriers such as the Admiral Kuznetsov. Russia also has a significant nuclear arsenal, with the largest stockpile of nuclear weapons in the world. Additionally, the country has invested heavily in cyber warfare capabilities and has been accused of launching cyber attacks against other countries. Overall, the Russian armed forces are considered to be a major military power, with the ability to project force both within its region and globally. Budget. Russia has been increasing its defense budget in recent years, with a 2021 budget of around $47 billion USD allocated for national defense. This represents approximately 4% of Russia's GDP. Land forces. The Russian army is primarily focused on ground warfare, and its land forces include tank divisions, mechanized infantry, and airborne troops. It also has elite special forces units, such as the Spetsnaz. Air Force. The Russian Air Force is equipped with advanced fighter jets such as the Su-35 and the MiG-31, as well as strategic bombers like the Tu-160. It also has a significant fleet of transport and attack helicopters. Navy. The Russian Navy is focused on both defense and power projection, with a fleet of submarines, surface ships, and aircraft carriers. It has a strong presence in the Arctic region and the Mediterranean Sea. Military doctrine. Russia's military doctrine emphasizes a proactive approach to defense, with an emphasis on the use of nuclear weapons as a deterrent against potential adversaries. It also places a strong emphasis on the development of new technologies, such as hypersonic missiles. Military conscription. Russia has a mandatory military conscription system for male citizens between the ages of 18 and 27. This provides the Russian military with a large pool of potential recruits, but also means that the military is made up of a mix of conscripts and professional soldiers. Military operations. The Russian armed forces have been involved in a number of military operations in recent years, including the annexation of Crimea, involvement in the Syrian civil war, and ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine. Military alliances. Russia is a member of the Collective Security Treaty Organization, CSTO, a military alliance with several other former Soviet republics. It also has close military ties with China and Iran, and has been developing military partnerships with several African countries. Cyber warfare. Russia has been accused of conducting cyber attacks against other countries, including interference in the 2016 US presidential election. The country has also been developing advanced cyber warfare capabilities and has a dedicated military unit for cyber operations. Military modernization. In recent years, Russia has invested heavily in modernizing and upgrading its military capabilities, with a focus on developing advanced weapons systems and improving its military technology. This includes the development of new hypersonic missiles, unmanned vehicles, and other advanced military technologies. Indian Army. The Indian Armed Forces are one of the largest and most powerful military forces in the world, with a focus on a strong land-based army, air force, and navy. The Indian military has a total strength of over 1.4 million active duty personnel, making it one of the largest militaries in the world. The Indian Army is equipped with modern and advanced weaponry, including the Arjun main battle tank, BrahMos cruise missile, and the Sukhoi Su-30 Mki fighter aircraft, among others. The Indian Navy also has a significant fleet of submarines, destroyers, and aircraft carriers such as the INS Vikrant. Additionally, India has a significant nuclear arsenal, with a declared no first-use policy. India has also invested heavily in space technology and has its own space program. Overall, the Indian Armed Forces are considered to be a major military power, with the ability to project force both within its region and globally. The country's strategic location and growing economy further add to its global importance. Military budget. India's defense budget has been increasing steadily in recent years, with a 2021-22 budget of approximately $66.9 billion USD, making it the third largest military spender in the world. This represents around 2.1% of India's GDP. Land forces. The Indian Army is the largest component of the Indian Armed Forces, with a focus on land-based warfare. It is divided into several regional commands and includes various infantry and armored divisions, as well as special forces units. Air Force. The Indian Air Force is equipped with advanced fighter jets such as the Sukhoi Su-30 Mki and the Dassault Rafale, as well as transport and attack helicopters. It is also developing its own advanced stealth fighter aircraft, the HAL AMCA. Navy. The Indian Navy has a significant presence in the Indian Ocean region and is focused on both defense and power projection. It has a fleet of submarines, destroyers, frigates, and aircraft carriers, including the INS Vikrant, which is India's first indigenous aircraft carrier. Military operations. The Indian Armed Forces have been involved in a number of military operations, both domestically and abroad. This includes counterinsurgency operations in Kashmir and the Northeast, as well as participation in international peacekeeping missions. Military alliances. India has strategic partnerships with several countries, including the United States, Russia, Japan, and Israel, among others. It is also a member of several multilateral defense organizations, such as the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, and the BRICS. Military technology. India has invested heavily in developing its domestic defense industry and has made significant strides in developing its own military technology. This includes the development of the BrahMos cruise missile, the Tejas fighter aircraft, and the INS Arahant, India's first indigenous nuclear submarine. Military modernization. India has been working to modernize its armed forces through the acquisition of new weapons systems and technology. In recent years, India has signed a number of defense deals with countries such as the United States, Russia, France, and Israel, among others, to acquire advanced military equipment. Military doctrine. India's military doctrine is based on a defensive posture, with a focus on protecting its borders and maintaining territorial integrity. However, it has also been expanding its global footprint through military partnerships and alliances, such as with the United States. Cyber warfare. India has recognized the growing importance of cyber warfare and has established its own cyber command to protect its military networks and infrastructure from cyber attacks. Military recruitment. India has a large pool of potential recruits for its armed forces, with over 1.3 billion people in the country. The Indian military also has a significant presence of women, with women officers serving in combat roles and even as fighter pilots. And that's a wrap on our discussion comparing the military power of India and Russia. We hope you found this video informative and insightful. As we've seen, both countries possess formidable military capabilities, with their own unique strengths and weaknesses. It's important to note that military power is just one aspect of a country's strength, and diplomacy and international relations also play a significant role in shaping the global order. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more informative content. Thanks for watching.